In week number 5, we have to do a couple of things. We have to do one more evaluated activity. I'm talking about blog post number 2. If you remember, we already did number 1 about your opinions, and now it's time for the second blog post about your favorite animals. Yes, that is a blog post number 2. You have to write about your favorite animals, but please, please, please. I know that some of you, or maybe many of you, love dogs and cats, yeah? But for this specific post, you cannot write about dogs or cats. Hi, Camila. But you have to choose other animals. And from those animals, you choose your favorite one, okay? Why? Because we need to expand our English, our language, our vocabulary, and we can do better if we talk about more animals and describe them and give our views about them. So no dogs, no cats, right? I'm going to show you now my example post. So I'm going to go to my blog post. And you will check my example. This is my blog. Remember that you can check my blog. My link is on the forum. But anyway, it's ernestosanguesaveterinaria.blogspot.com. And this is my sample post for blog post number 2. My favorite animal. I'm going to read my sample now. My favorite animal is a large bird, and it's a symbol of the most important football team from Chile. Yes, I'm talking about the owl. Do you like owls? They are beautiful. The owl yeah, absolutely. The owl is a prey or hunting bird with nocturnal habits. They are solitary birds and usually hunt little mice, small birds, and insects. They have powerful eyes, not like me, that can see at night without any problems, any trouble. Owls live all around the globe with the exception of the Antarctica and Greenland and some remote islands. They are extremely beautiful and enigmatic creatures with a great capacity of camouflaging with their natural surroundings. Here you can see a very nice picture of a very beautiful owl camouflaging with its natural surrounding, in this case, inside a dead tree. This is an amazing picture. As for some dangers they face, owls are threatened by habitat loss, fragmentation, and human disturbance. Typical. Climate change, invasive species, and other threats are also causing declining populations. I don't really know why Lau, the football team, selected the owl to be the symbol for the football team, but I think it was a very good choice. According to Pablo Ramirez, who is the person who took the owl as symbol for Lau, it represents wisdom, and the harmony between body and soul, which is very nice. Here you can see another nice picture. This is a GIF of a beautiful owl in motion. And well, now it's your turn, and precisely what you have to write about is here. You have to include what your animal is, include a physical description, talk about its food, habitat, habits, etc. The dangers that they can face, why you like this particular animal, and include some nice images, please. And you have to make 3 comments on your partner's blogs and 1 comment on my blog here, okay? 4 comments in total. The approximate number of words is 200 this time. 200 words. So that's it. Do you like the activity? I think it's a very nice activity, and I think it's a very good form to practice your English with interesting and fun activities, right? Puede ser uno, podría ser otro, 2, pero traten de mantenerse dentro de alrededor de 200 palabras. ¿Ya, Matías? So, in terms of the deadline, for publication, it's Monday. Este lunes que viene a la medianoche. Monday midnight, publishing of your post. And for comments, Wednesday. El próximo miércoles, que estaríamos hablando del miércoles 28, ¿ya? Hasta la medianoche, midnight. 28, sorry. Monday 26, Wednesday 28. Any questions or everything clear until now? Annie. Dígame, Annie, what is your question?
Hola, profe.
Hola.
Mi pregunta era que hay que poner el link o usted ve por los comentarios de los vlogs y se mete a los vlogs
¿Hay que poner el link de qué?
de la entrada.
No. Basta, ustedes ya pusieron el link de su blog una vez en el foro y con eso basta y sobra. Porque yo me meto a ese link que ya pusieron y entro a su blog y voy recorriéndolo. Puedo ver su entrada número 1, la número 2, después la 3. No tienen que poner nada. Solamente hacer la tarea en su blog y hacer los 4 comentarios.
Ya, profe, muchas gracias.
No se actualiza nada más porque con lo que ya hicieron hace un par de semanas estamos todos comunicados. Y lo mismo, para hacer los comentarios, ustedes van al foro y hacen clic en cualquiera de los 30 y tanto, 40 blogs que hay, leen y comentan. Do you have any other questions? Excellent. That means that I'm doing my job well. So I have to speak about only 2 more things, and that's all. Fantastic. So the next activity that you have to do this week is a reading activity, which is not evaluated like the blog. The blog is evaluated, but the reading activity is not. But anyways, you have to do it, and it's very interesting and very good because you will start practicing the reading comprehension skills which are part of this class and which will be evaluated. In fact, the first reading evaluation is in 2 more weeks, in week number 7. So this reading activity of today, of this week, will serve as training, as warming up for these future evaluated reading activities. So it's very important that you do them, please. I'm going to share with you the link so you can take a look. Está en un curso enlaces, pero también la voy a compartir acá para que se vayan a este link mientras yo les explico de lo que trata. Okay? Anyways, I'm going to share the link here. So this is the link with the reading activity, which is very good and very practical and very interesting because it's connected to your future profession, to the animal world. It is called 9 animal issues. 9 actual animal issues. In Spanish, you can translate this as 9 temas relacionados a los animales y 9 problemáticas animales. Issues are like problems in this case. The first one is whaling. In Spanish, you know that whaling is la cacería de ballenas, which is one big issue related to animals. If you can see, the texts are not very long. Here we have 2 paragraphs, but and always we have, by the end of each text, a question, a what to do question, ¿qué podemos hacer nosotros? So they are very practical, not very long, and you can check all these issues affecting animals. What is your job? Your job is to read the text and make sure that you understand the principal idea of each problem. And in the case of vocabulary, new vocabulary, to look for the meaning in a good online dictionary. So read, understand, and expand your vocabulary, please. Number 2 is farming practices. You know that we have a lot of problems with the industry of meat and milk, etc. And we also have a video here. Number 3, ivory trade, el comercio del marfil. 4, poaching, which is illegal hunting, cacería ilegal. 5, irresponsible dog breeding, la manutención irresponsable de perros. Number 6, cosmetic testing on animals. 7, dog fighting, peleas de perros, and cockfighting, pelea de gallos. 8, habitat loss and climate change, of course. Number 9, roadside illegal zoos, zoológicos ilegales. And then you have some comments. The comments is always good to read because people make put good ideas and good comments here. So that's it. It's not really long, and I think it's very interesting and very good practice for reading comprehension. Okay? So that is the second activity. Log is the first. This reading activity is the second. I don't know if you have any questions here. Everything clear? Is everything clear? Yes. Okay, my friends. So, 2 very interesting activities that I hope you like, and more important, that I hope that they make you train and expand and improve your English. And now, to finish, we're going to do a grammar quiz. Do you like grammar? Well, few people like grammar, but I think it's necessary from time to time to do a couple of grammar activities. And now you're going to do a grammar quiz individually. I will give you 10 minutes, and after, when those 10 minutes are gone, we will review everything together, okay? So let me share the link here, and it's also in Enlaces u Cursos. So that's a grammar quiz. You have 10 minutes. There are 25 questions. Okay, you can start now. Thank you. In 10 minutes, we check together. Y voy a hacer el test acá, en vivo y en directo. No, Facebook no. El test. Ya. Dice por acá. I have been living in Madrid for 10 years. Como ustedes saben, el for es la preposición que usamos para periodos de tiempo, ¿ya? Since es para el inicio. Yo pude haber dicho, I have been living in Madrid since 2010, el año de inicio. Los otros, esto es para el pasado, no. Y el otro no. Sin preposición no funciona. Number 2, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. Como ustedes saben, en los adjetivos se comparan con ER cuando tenemos dos cosas y comparamos más de dos cosas, o sea, el grado superlativo con EST, en el caso de los adjetivos cortos. Y aquí necesitamos justamente comparar más de dos cosas, es decir, que algo es lo más de algo, lo más difícil. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. Para el caso de los adjetivos largos, ocupamos more and the most. ¿Qué son adjetivos largos? De dos o más sílabas. Por ejemplo, more beautiful than, y el superlativo, the most beautiful. Number 3, have you finished with the newspaper yet? Para preguntas y negativos ocupamos yet. Still y already se ocupan en oraciones positivas. Primer condicional. If I want to pass my exam, I will have to study harder. El primer condicional se forma con el presente, después del if, y en la otra frase el futuro. ¿Y para qué se ocupa? Para situaciones posibles. Por ejemplo, if I study a lot, I will pass. That is possible. If I practice a lot of English, I will improve. That is possible. Okay? Number 5. Michael is not as clever as his sister. Esta es otra forma de comparar. Estamos diciendo que la hermana es más astuta que Miguel, ¿no es cierto? Lo podemos decir así, usando not as, no tan como, o de la forma clásica, que sería his sister is more clever than Michael. Is exactly the same. Comparing.
Profe, ¿por qué la de abajo no?
¿Perdón?
¿Por qué la D no en esa pregunta de las 5? ¿Por qué la D no podría ser?
Porque esta construcción se usa con as.
No, ya.
Es así. Así se construye. As. Not as clever as.
Ya.
¿Ya? Aquí tenemos gente que en inglés la podemos contar how many people, por lo tanto es un sustantivo contable. Y el único, la única palabra para contar, contables es few, ¿ya? De la alternativa. Very few, muy poca gente. Very few people. Very little es para incontables y las otras no son, no vienen al caso, ¿no es cierto? Less se ocupa para comparar cantidades y least es menos, al menos, at least. Ya no es un quantifier. Very few people. Le dijimos que fuera el doctor. Ese le dijimos que en inglés es con infinitivo. We told them to. ¿Ya? We told them to go to the doctor. We told him to do the homework. We told them to prepare dinner. Le dijimos o le pedimos que. What will you do now? Le preguntamos a alguien que está en un problema que surgió en el momento. ¿Y qué vas a hacer ahora? What will you do now? ¿Ya? Pudo haber sido what do you do, pero sin el now. Porque el what do you do se refiere al trabajo que uno hace. ¿Cuál es tu pega? What do you do? Es un presente simple, ¿ya? So, what will you do now? Number 9, él no tiene, he hasn't got much time. Para el tiempo genérico, que es incontable, se ocupa much, que también es incontable. A lot no sirve porque tendría que haber sido a lot of. Few es para contables y many es para contables también, ¿ya? Obviamente que time se puede contar en segundos, seconds, minutes, ¿ya? Y también se puede contar cuando significa no tiempo, sino que vez. Por ejemplo, how many times? ¿Cuántas veces? How many times? Whatever, right? Hola, hijo. Ya voy, me queda poco. Goosey is looking for me. Number 10. He arreglado cenar con alguien, con Bárbara. Lo mismo que arriba, acá que le dijimos que esta construcción va con infinitivo. I have arranged to have dinner with Barbara. Ahora es buena o mala la oración. La primera está mala porque es I've never been to Scotland. Nunca he ido a Escocia, to Scotland. We are going to Brazil in the summer. That's okay. Esta está pésima porque el verbo costar es irregular y se conjuga siempre cost. Cost, cost, cost. ¿Ya? Entonces, ahí. I can't swim.
Profe,
Dígame.
en la 12 no debería decir we are going to go Brazil into the summer.
No necesariamente. El going to go.
Ah, ya. Yeah.
De hecho, se prefiere no poner going to go porque suena redundante. ¿Ya?
Ah, ya. Yeah.
Así que basta con el going. Pero buena pregunta. I can't swim when I was 5. Aquí tenemos presente, ya que ha pasado, hay una melcocha, por lo tanto está mala. Si yo quiero decir que podía nadar es I could swim when I was 5 years old. What are you doing next weekend? Lo mismo, acá puede ser what are you going to do next weekend or what are you doing next weekend. It's okay. This one is good. Acá tenemos melcocha de tiempos. Perdonen la palabra, melcocha, confusión, enredo de tiempos. Él debe finalizar el trabajo ayer. No, él tenía que, si queremos que esté buena, debería ser he had to finish. You shouldn't collect me from the office, it isn't necessary. Hay una mezcla de usos acá. El should o shouldn't es para sugerir algo, pero cuando algo no es necesario, debemos poner otra cosa aquí, algo como you don't have to. Por lo tanto, esta está mala. She's married to a doctor. Si estamos ocupando el is, el to be, preguntamos con to be, isn't she? Choose the correct pronoun. There's a woman cuyo bolso fue robado. The guy, person we met. A social networking site is where you can meet people. Acá tenemos dos posibilidades, por lo tanto, which? Which one do you want? Choose. They invited us to dinner, lo cual, which is very nice. He's that famous actor, persona, who is always on TV. ¿Quién sería ese acá en Chile? Lavín, pero Lavín no es actor. ¿De quién? No quién es, sino que de quién. Whose. ¿De quién es este libro? Whose book is this? Menos mal. A veces estos ejercicios están mal hechos, no lo hace un profesor y los suben a la línea, a la web con problemas, pero este está bien. Está todo correcto. Así que tuvimos las 25 buenas. Y eso. This was a very short and practical grammar test for your level, which is B1, pre-intermediate. And I think we can do some more grammar tests and explanations in future classes. So that's it for today. Do you have any questions before we finish or not? My friends, do you have any questions about the quiz or something from this class? Perfecto, Ani, me subes el ánimo. That means I'm doing a good job again. Any questions, my friends? Matías, Amaranta, Fernanda, Enzo. All clear. I'm happy to hear that, Francisco. Camila? No, no, no. All right, my friends. Do you think it's time we can finish? Ah, no me preguntes con números. Déjame ir a la 23. Porque necesitamos responder con which. A ver, ¿cómo te lo explico? Que, yo funciono tan automáticamente con esto. Porque es lo cual. La situación de la invitación. Which is very nice of them. ¿Ya? Se necesita ahí un pronombre y no un conector. El that es un conector solamente. ¿Ya? No implica toda esta situación de invitarnos. Guateé en la explicación, pero si no quedaste convencida, Antonia, te voy a dar una explicación la próxima semana. All right. My friends, do you have any other questions? If not, I invite you to say goodbye and maybe to have lunch. In my case, I will have lunch because I'm so hungry. Les subo esto en unos instantes más, la clase Zoom por YouTube. Breakfast? Oh my gosh. I had my breakfast very early. Now I'm going to eat my lunch. All right, my friends, do blog post number 1, do the reading activity, and if you want to do the quiz again, you can repeat it, but you have to have 25 points. Bye-bye.